sir. Yes, sir. We live. We live. We live in the thing, man. Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Fro. Today, we're going to break down what happened in NXT. Hit y'all with the intro. We're going to dive right into it.
Dom, I think I know what you were trying to do. Welcome to the main event.
Welcome to the main event, the most unhinged wrestling show on YouTube. You're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button because this is a place we go live at least 3 times a week. You can always click the link pinned in top of the chat to join me in the conversation. Follow me on all social medias. Hit me in my inbox. Request to be a special guest. You can join me one-on-one. Just me and you right here in the main event. So, NXT kicks off with Dragon Ball, bomb rushing to the ring, calling out Carmelo. Carmelo! Bring your ass down here right now. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Dragon Ball call out Melo. Melo comes out with a bunch of security guards, man. Like, Melo was the motherfucking man. So he come down, bring out security guards. About a couple of them get attacked by Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? That's all hot, son. Salute.
Salute in main event, bro. Salute, bro.
Yes, sir. We get Ava Rain in the back. She running to Gigi. When they step in the office, Miss Parker with her. Hey, Miss Parker. So Miss Parker waiting to set up a match between Ava Rain and Gigi. Jada Parker and Gigi. Then Kalani, we get the first match of the night, Kalani Jordan versus Kiana James, which was a good, decent match. It looked like Kalani was going for the win. Izzy Dane takes out Kalani, giving Kiana the win. That feud may continue. Roxanne, they show a video package with Roxanne fighting Jakara Jackson last week. Then we get Corey Anderson and Luke Gallows versus Idris and Malik, which was a nice match. You know, Idris and Malik, man, they getting fed to the wolves right now. So hopefully they win tag titles later on this year because they've been putting in work, man. Them guys been putting in work and they got some good tag team moves. You feel me? Chase U with Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows picks up the win. Chase U confronts Luke and Carl. Nathan Fraser and Axiom comes out. Then LWO shows up. So we're about to get a fatal 4-way tag team to be number 1 contenders for the NXT tag team titles. Oba talks to Ava about who his next opponent gonna be. Who runs into Oba? Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? And I've been thinking this in my head. And I don't know if I can't remember if I spoke it out or not. Dragon Ball versus Oba Filmer. So this gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? I like to see that. Then we get Roxanne Perez versus Jakara Jackson in a hard-hitting match. You know what I'm saying? Jakara Jackson just getting back in the ring. So she dusting out some ring rust. But Roxanne picks up the win. Then we get Thea and Jason James in the back chopping it up about Riley and who she could trust. And she don't need to be talking to Fella Henley. Kiana James and Izzy pull up. And then they all walk off together, leaving Thea like, I was lame. Yeah, they saying you lame. Thea, hell, you lame. Then we get Dijak versus Luca. And then that was a good match. Dijak gets the win, but Luca proves to be a good competitor in the ring right now. So he pulled out a good move. I like the move when he knocked Dijak down. He slid across the announce table. But Dijak picks up the win. Joe Gacy comes out still in the straight jacket. And they get the fight. They fight later on backstage. They fight. You know, they just, you know how that match they go. They just keep fighting. So they get a solemn match next week at Roadblock. Brian and Corbin get approached by the OC, and they chop it up about, you know, just a little fun segment right there. Brian Breaker being a comedian, then getting serious. Then Laura Valkyria makes her way to the ring, calls out Tatum, passes it to the ring. Tatum comes out from the crowds. crawl up the steps, do her little spooky shit, scaring Lyra. But Lyra said she set them up for a tag team match against the Kabuki Warriors for the titles next week at Roadblock, giving the Kabuki Warriors something to do, but also making Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks angry. Because they like, why is they keep dodging us? They giving everybody a shot but us. So it's going down. Kabuki Warriors versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks at WrestleMania. I'm calling it. Ridge Hollins interrupts Live Valkyria. Then he gets to speak. Then he gets interrupted by the lights going out, coming back on, getting attacked by Shawn Spears. Shawn Spears has been signed to NXT or WWE, but been put in NXT. He's back. Ty Dillinger, 10, which he should have gave Ridge Hollins 10 shots so they can do the 10. You know what I'm saying? They can do that shit. But we get Jensen challenging over Filmer for his title, which we know he's gonna get annihilated. Leslie King versus Von Wagner. Mr. Stone causes a distraction, which Von Wagner picks up the win. So what are we doing here? Leslie King should have still picked up the win, just solidify himself as a good competitor and a top competitor. But we'll see what they do with that. We get Gigi Dolan versus Jada Parker, and they were battling back and forth until Ariana comes out. They still were battling back and forth, and then Gigi goes for a swing. Ariana grabs her arm like, please, we need to stick together. And Jada Parker picks up the win. And Ariana and still we're talking to Gigi. I don't know what the hell is Ariana. This wrestling. That segment just made, bro, that segment made me mad. I was mad, like, what is Ariana doing? What you mean we need to, what y'all, the women go band together and face the men? What is you talking about? Huh? What are we talking about here? Man, that segment made me mad. But anyway, main event, Norm Door versus Charlie Dempsey. And I do not like the Heritage Cup match. I do not like this Heritage Cup thing. But when when Charlie Dempsey stepped up, I was like, okay, I put my phone down. You know what I'm saying? Because I was about to just scroll through Facebook and shit and just do a little talking shit on the internet. But Charlie Dempsey stepped up. And I was like, I gotta watch this match. So Charlie Dempsey gets the first pin, and then I like when Kemp slid in the ring and just hit Noam Dar in the back of the head, and that right there just caused it all, man. Noam Dar was pretty much out after that, and Charlie Dempsey picks up the win. So, hey, now I'm excited for the Heritage Cup. You know what I'm saying? You put it on somebody that I'm into. Like, I'm excited for the Heritage Cup. So, Charlie Dempsey is your Heritage Cup champion, and we'll see what they do with that, man. Big things happening. Then we get the last segment for the night, which is the contract signing with Carmelo and Dragunov, and Ava Rain has slid in some stuff under Carmelo's rug. So they get to talking. The Dunn shows up. The Dunn comes out. Carmelo's like, I don't know what y'all thinking. I don't know what y'all trying to do. I know y'all see my security right here. Ain't nobody making no moves because I'm Melo. Then the Dunn says, you don't have to have that belt or a big name to have authority around here. Snaps his finger, and the security leaves. Best moment of the night. You know what I'm saying? The Dunn takeover. So the Dunn announced that he's going to challenge Carmelo for the #1 spot to contend against Itna Dragunov and Stand and Deliver. Ava Rain approves. As long as the Dragunov approves, the Dragunov says, whoop that Melo. He agrees. So we get the Dunn versus Melo next week at Roadblock, which Trick Williams should be returning to cost Melo that match. Man, it's going down. NXT, man, I've been watching NXT for a while, and it's always been on top until Vince McMahon got his hands on it, and now he just Shawn Michaels doing the thing, man. He's saying Battler Ava Rain be the manager. I think that's a good position for her. I know a lot of people is upset. Some people I seen were upset by, oh man, Ava Rain took a manager position, the manager NXT. I'm like, that's a good position for her. I mean, she was okay in the ring, but I'd rather see her in a management role. She plays that role so perfected. You see how she did with Joe Gacy and the crew. So she plays that role real good, and I think that's a good position for her, and I like it. I'm loving it. NXT, man. Let me know what y'all think about NXT down in the comment, man. That was NXT and it was going hard. You feel me? Now, son, you got anything to say? Say what up with you, man? What's been going on? Shit.
What up? What up, main event?
I can't call it.
No, I looked at my phone and said, wait, main event's live? Wait, what is this? Today's Wednesday. Something's not right.
Yeah, I had to come on, man. I was gonna go live last night, but I was waxing my flow. So
okay.
Yeah, so I decided to come on tonight.
That's what's up. But the only thing I got to say about NXT, I don't watch NXT. I really don't follow it that much. The only thing surprised me, I saw the highlight. Sean Spears back. Like, what?
Yeah,
I didn't even know he even left AEW. Like, what the?
Yeah. He wasn't no big talk up when he left AEW. We knew his contract was coming up, but it wasn't no big thought about it. Angle talked about it on the Angle show. So if anybody, y'all don't know about Angle, y'all go over there, hit the subscribe button, man. He got all the wrestling news. But on the Angle show, he spoke about Sean Spears, but maybe Sean Spears will go to TNA or be brought up on the main roster. We thought he was gonna return at the Royal Rumble, but they saved it. You know what I'm saying? Because he returned to NXT.
Do you think they're gonna use him good this time or no?
Yeah, I think they're gonna push him real good this time. And I ain't gonna say he's gonna be like a championship, win championship titles and stuff like that. Shouts out to the intellectual soapbox. Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, look, y'all had a good show going, man. I was like, oh man, I want to tap into the show. But on the other hand, I knew I had a show to do. So I was like, I got to prep up, and plus my daughter here tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I had to prep up. Yes, sir. Good show. Yeah, good show.
They talk about wrestling too?
Oh, no, the intellectual soapbox, they were talking about the dynamics of the men and the women, you know what I'm saying? And they had a good conversation right there. It was a good conversation. I was watching from Trey Ferd. Shouts out to Trey. I was watching from his channel, but they had the advertisement coming like on the scrolls on the bottom of the screen. So I decided to look up some of their channels, and I went over there and subscribed to a few of them real quick before I had to get the show started.
But yeah, like I said, that's pretty dope. But about NXT though, Sean Spears, I think that they need to use him like the stepping stone for the next guy to build them up. I think he will be great in that role. And you're right.
See, this the problem, Hassan. You just got Lexus King coming in. You're supposed to be pushing him. Sean Spears a big name. You're supposed to be pushing him. Maybe you'll be thinking they're gonna push him. So I'm like, okay, well, so what they're gonna do? They got NXT now have top stars. So which way they going with it though?
But if Sean Spears not gonna be the champion, so at least let him. If you're gonna be in a perfect role, that'd be perfect for him. Unless they push him and make him a champion, okay, let's do that. But if you're not gonna make him a champion, at least keep him in that part, to push the next guy. Like you have a story, build him. Doesn't lose every time. He needs to win like at least once or twice, but push the next guy until he can't do it no more. I think that'll be perfect for him.
Yeah, it will. It'll be a perfect position for him just to make stories. Put him in some good stories. I already know, man, when people like him come through, they get in matches with like people like Von Wagner. They get stuck in feuds with people like him and Dijak. And so we'll see what they do, man. Hopefully he start a faction, you know what I'm saying? Have him like a 3-man faction. I think that'll fit perfect for him. That'll help elevate other people too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I can't believe we're almost done with February. Like literally, it's leap year, so we got one more day. But speaking on wrestling news, are you still gonna watch Revolution this Saturday or Sunday?
I think it's Sunday. Yeah, I'm gonna watch. Yeah, Sunday. I'm off Monday, so yeah, I'll be up. I'll be up all night Sunday. That's my game. That's my gaming night, though. God damn.
You're what?
I had to watch it. I had to play an hour on my game because I got to do my gaming because I just got that's my schedule. You know, I get off work, I play me a little,
Okay.
game and broadcast live. So I do an hour of that, then I watch it.
That's fine. Well, I mean, we can do the Revolution review Monday, like a little bit
Right,
before Raw starts. Like do 30 minutes, then watch Raw. Then you can do
right,
the.
right, right. Yeah, I can do it. Well, shit, about an hour before Raw because sometimes it go a little. You know, sometimes the show get extended a little. You
Yeah,
never know
yeah.
you never know what goes on in the main event. So that's why
Shit.
y'all should subscribe to the channel. You never know what gonna go down.
No.
Wiley supposed to popped up, but he may be a little busy right now.
Oh, well, it's supposed to come. But hey,
Yeah, he.
guys, are you gonna do Fizzer Frost tomorrow or no?
Oh yeah, yeah. Frizzle Frost, Dr. Frizzle Frost. Go
Spirit
subscribe to the
Warrior.
channel. We do story times over there Thursday night. It's gonna be story time. I got like 3 different stories I want to talk about, and man, just subscribe to the channel. It ain't no telling what's gonna go down, man. Who gonna pop
And,
up? You know, telling who gonna pop up to tell a story or none of that. So, yes, sir.
and and guys, don't forget the Fridays also Trey for interview with Dr. Fizzer Frost.
Friday afternoon, I will be interviewing Trey Ferd. It's going down in about another hour. We'll be over at 907 Good Eats. Go subscribe to 907 Good Eats. We'll be over there, and we're gonna be chopping it up over there in about a good hour. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
907 is going live later. Oh, I didn't know that. Shout out to
Yeah,
907.
yes,
And
sir.
hopefully you get that interview with Ron Mack the following week.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna set that up next week. Yep. So y'all go to Run Matt the Magnificent.
Vision.
Subscribe over there too. Man, we got a lot going, man. We got a lot of people doing some big things on the YouTube streets, and it's not all about the when you step into the scene, it's not all about the gender war. So we out here for the taking. We talk about a lot of other things, expanding more into the world. So I can't wait to Hassan turn his channel back to Hassan Tahir. So y'all
I
can go
know.
subscribe. Go subscribe to It Is What It Is TV for right now because he got some good topics too. You know what I'm saying? All around the world topics. Like, man, y'all got to expand y'all brain a little bit more than just this gender war and this red pill and manosphere crap. Got to expand y'all mind a little bit more. So that's what we doing. That's what we out here doing.
But yeah, I feel you. And oh yeah, 907 is doing also an interview, I think Saturday,
Saturday,
Friday,
she
so
907 Goodies got an interview Saturday. Y'all too go to her channel, subscribe, hit the notification button so y'all be notified when she go live. You heard me?
crazy. But other than that, on the wrestling part, this week's gonna be interesting. And you know what I just found out right now? SmackDown is gonna be in my city. Well, the next city.
Oh wow, it close
This
by you.
week.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's my luck. Like I just looked it up, and then tickets are sold out. Like god damn, and The Rock is gonna be there.
Oh, the
He's
ticket
gonna
sold out. The ticket sold out last week. You late.
damn. Yeah, I know. Like I was pissed, and
The
I was
ticket
telling my
sold out. They sold out before the Elimination Chamber.
shit, man. And I really wanted to go bad. I knew I should have went to AEW Dynamite because they came 2 weeks ago to Phoenix. They came 2 weeks ago. But SmackDown is going to be in the next city. It's not that far. It's like 30, 40 minutes from here. Not a bad
Okay.
drive. It's like, God damn. But yeah, I told my friend, hey, you want to go? He said tickets are sold out. So what do you mean tickets sold? And I looked it up.
Yep.
Ah, shit. Because usually, main event, there's always a ticket or two left. You know, I usually buy from the
Right.
arena, but this time sold out. Maybe The Rock, you know, they hear The Rock's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, The Rock coming. The Rock finna show up. Then he gonna be there for the next 3 SmackDowns. So it's gonna
Oh,
be a lot
really?
of story to yeah, the next 3 SmackDowns. So that's really damn near the whole thing of March. Damn near he'll be there.
But you know what surprised me though? They treating SmackDown like a big thing. Remember, usually they focus on Raw. SmackDown get a star or two. They
Yeah,
they do it. They giving us. They doing 180 now. They treating SmackDown like a big show, an important show. Like, god damn.
right. It was SmackDown was the B show, but now it's like competing with Raw. You know what I'm saying? Like they both on the same level. You ask me, just one show longer.
Yeah, yeah. But you have you always noticed SmackDown is always better, even though Raw is the A show. SmackDown always have better wrestling, better contact, better everything. You know, Raw is just like even back in the day felt boring in a way. You know, like god damn.
They because they had to prolong 3 hours. Now these days, well, ever since this year started, Raw has been like it don't even seem like 3 hours because they keep it entertaining. They always got something going on. They always got something you looking for, looking at. The wrestling has been good. So Raw hasn't just seemed like like it's been
But you know,
lacking this year.
but you know why though, right?
Shit, Vince gone.
Exactly. Damn. Vince McMahon
Yeah.
is gone.
Yep. No more of that Vince McMahon bull crap. So now we can actually
But
get.
oh,
Go ahead.
did you see the new fuck, what is that thing called? On AE Superstars, the wrestling thing.
I ain't see that.
Yeah, the first episode where he came on with Randy Orton. There's like a
Okay.
biography on Superstars.
Right.
It's pretty dope.
Okay.
There's a DDP one, Ram, Razor Ramon. But you know what you should do? I way better the Dark Side of the Ring when it comes out next month.
Yeah.
Dark
Yeah.
Side
I'm
of the
looking.
Ring. That's gonna
Yeah.
be
I'm
interesting.
looking
That's
for
gonna
that.
be. And then look, you can do that on Fizofra as a story. Since you like telling story, that would be a perfect story.
Right.
Or you can do it here at Main Event Pro. So either way.
Either way. Some content be made for both channels. So
Yeah, but I think because it's Dark Side of the Ring and it's darker, I think it'll fit in more with Fizofrost and it's telling stories. But if you want to put it on Main Event, just focus, put on wrestling. Hey, that's the cool
yeah,
shit.
some shorts out of it or something like that. I take my I take my content and chop it up sometimes. So
Yeah, yeah. Also, so you've been putting contact on your other channel too, Jeffro, the gaming channel.
yeah, the game. That gamer Glenn. Yeah,
Yeah. Hey,
yeah.
Main Event. When just a heads up, when people come, make sure you do this. If they're not showing their, at least you hear their voice because somebody got court bomb the other day. He thought it was somebody got comfortable. They fucked up his channel.
Damn,
So
what they do?
he didn't like saw. I don't know. They showed something, and I was like, what the fuck? Like
Oh
they show
wow,
the part. So literally now you got to treat everybody the same. Anybody that's not showing is do this. If you used to their voice, okay, bring them up. If you're not, or you don't know who they are, don't even bother bringing them on. Don't take that risk.
right,
Like for example, Wally. We know he doesn't show his face, but do this. Wally says something. Okay, that's Wally. Okay, we're good. And so on.
right. Yeah,
If
hear
you
the
don't,
voice.
yeah. But if you don't know them, voice or don't take the risk. Don't you don't want to fuck it up.
Wow. That's crazy. These folks trying to be. That's folks ain't got nothing better else to do but sabotage somebody else shit.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
man, bro, I'm a
And you know who they did it on? Stanley
who?
White, the one.
Wow. They did it to my boy. What they hating for? Bro, man, that's crazy.
Like literally what, 2 days ago? God damn.
And he
And I
like,
think it
you
was
know what I'm
yesterday
saying?
because 2 days ago, no, 2 days ago
That's
it was
crazy,
like a lot
man.
of
They
trolls
see
and
that's that hate, Hassan. That's that hate, man. They see a black brother out here doing his thing. Then Stan got the position that most men want. You know what I'm saying? The marriage. You know what I'm saying? The family. You organize. You got your shit set in place, man. Motherfucker be hating just because of goddamn they see you got all this, and they goddamn they feel like less to themselves. Man, that's bro, man. That's
Yeah, I
fucked
mean,
up.
hell, people see you and they hating. Like, damn, he got some. Look at we already got 3 people watching, 6 earlier. They keep coming in and leaving. Salute to everybody. Hit the subscribe and share button
for sure.
and support Main Event Pro. But yeah, you got to be careful now. You got to watch out. I don't care if you, even me, even if I do this. Hey Hassan, is that you? But I have the button, so
yeah. You can always pull yourself up. So I know when you.
but you got to be cautious. Like even me, like even when hot sauce comes, I do this. Like, wait, is that hot sauce? Okay,
right. Right.
I'd rather be safe than sorry than later. Because it takes one fuck up, then you're done.
Man, that's crazy, man.
I mean, I remember I told you I got blocked on Beagle.
Right.
Yeah, I showed you. Remember? I was like, God damn. I can't even leave a comment now. Maybe I can leave like a like if you post a maybe, but I can't leave a comment. I can't post nothing now. Like, God damn. What the fuck?
These motherfuckers, man. I tell you. I can't deal, man. I can't deal with these losers, man. These fucking losers. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah. Hopefully, Taquan or Wally, if you guys watching, come on the panel. Let's talk some wrestling.
Yeah. Why did test me? He texted me earlier. Well, I think he texted me last night and asked me was I doing a NFT review, but I ain't get the message till later on today because I just checked my email. I was like, oh damn, why did text me? And I hit him back and said I'll be doing the review tonight, and he said okay, but he might be busy. He got a lot of work ahead of him too.
Yeah, Wally's a busy person.
Yeah,
busy person. I even told him take a day off. I mean, he does it, but it's usually later, But it's all good.
Right. Oh yeah, man. You got to take a break, but you know how I am about breaks. You take it when you can,
He's like, God damn, yeah, you got to be careful, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all all I can say about NXT. Like the only thing is like Sean's Spears. Like, wait a minute, he's back already. God damn.
Yep. He resigned. They talking. Everybody's surprised. Oh, Drew McIntyre resigned, but I guess they got to make headlines. I should have been made the video, but I didn't make it into no short or nothing. But I knew, I already said Drew McIntyre resigned when CM Punk called him out. CM Punk already said, CM Punk said he resigned without saying he resigned. Because CM Punk was like, when I get back healthy, you're the first person I'm coming after. So when CM Punk get back healthy, by the time he get back healthy, Drew McIntyre contract have been expired. So we already know that he resigned by CM Punk saying it. And I'm like, didn't nobody catch that?
So most likely SummerSlam then.
Yeah.
Punk and Mac. And hopefully he be world champion by then and he can face Punk for the title.
Yeah, but I don't think CM Punk gonna win that title till WrestleMania 41.
You really think so?
Yeah, it'll make the moment better.
Unless he gets injured again. Because don't forget in AEW, he came back from an injury. Literally a month later, he got injured back.
Yeah.
And then he came back. He got in a fight. Then he got suspended. He came back. 2 months later, another fight. Then he got fired.
Right. Yeah, he's just been having the baddest look like a mug, man. But I do think, for some reason, in my head, I think CM Punk injury is a story I think it's kayfabe. I don't think it's real.
No, I don't think that they'll make him miss WrestleMania and all
Nah,
that.
he was supposed to miss WrestleMania. That's why they did the injury, so he can miss WrestleMania on giving him a reason to miss WrestleMania. I think CM Punk laid back so the other stars can get some shine and they can develop a different story. CM Punk coming back could be the main reason Drew McIntyre resigned. CM Punk probably talked Drew McIntyre into resigning. Hey, we're gonna do the story like this. We're gonna make the story about Drew versus CM Punk. You feel me? We're gonna make this shit big. And I think it's storytelling, man. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna tell us that because I mean, who in the hell who goes on TV, Hassan, to get they messed up arm stumped like that? So I mean,
yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. So in that case, then he's definitely gonna win next year Royal Rumble. Then,
yes, sir, yes, sir. They better treat CM Punk like Daniel Bryan and Cody Rhodes, just a retelling of the story in a CM Punk way. Because CM Punk got some creative control. People may not think so. CM Punk got control of his own storylines in some capacity, not in a major way, but like, hey, here's my concept, and they can take it or not. So he can actually give concepts of his storyline.
Yeah, I feel you. For the people watching, hit the like button and the share and the subscribe. Support our brother, Main Event Fro.
Yes, sir. Sir, appreciate it.
No, bro. But yeah, I mean, damn, but that's like another whole year though.
I know,
But
but that
I mean, it would be good storytelling, like the way you just put it. That'd be great. I mean, that'd be interesting. Hopefully, nothing
yeah,
goes wrong. Shit.
that's all you got to do. Hope you don't get injured for real. But I think it's story.
Fired.
But I don't think he's gonna get fired because he's too happy to be back. He happy because him and Vince, that was personal. You know what I'm saying? They played a clip. I seen a clip with CM Punk and Vince McMahon backstage, and he was talking about Vince perverted nature backstage. You know what I'm saying? So I think they really do got like a personal feud, a personal depth with each other that we don't know about.
Do you know who has even a bigger personal feud with Vince McMahon?
Who that?
Ryback. This guy goes on YouTube and talks mad shit.
Yeah. Ryback did. I'm coming for Ryback because he a crybaby. I mean, I'm a Cody crybaby on wrestling sake, but Ryback is a crybaby, man. I be seeing him rant about shit that ain't even that serious about ranting about, but I guess he got to keep himself relevant to his.
But here's the thing, though. People saying he's actually right. He's been saying the same shit for 10 years about Vinnie Mac. About
about Benny. Yeah, I mean, I ain't got nothing to say about him against Benny, but it's some statements that Ryback be making that he just needs to shut the fuck up.
Hey, you can have a good chance. You can interview him.
Probably so. I wouldn't mind interviewing Ryback, but to me, he's like trying to keep himself relevant. But I'm wondering, like, he got so much to say about other wrestlers and maybe storyline telling that I'd be wondering why is he not signed with no other company right now?
Because he's focused on his shake or whatever, the Ryback shake, whatever he's doing right now.
Yeah, his show he got, but still, like, I mean, R-Truth got a fucking show. R-Truth be on TikTok going fucking crazy. But
really, I didn't know that.
Hell yeah, R-Truth on TikTok, he be on that motherfucker going live, bro. He be live on TikTok dancing and rapping and shit. He got his own YouTube channel. He got videos of him rapping and shit. I follow R-Truth on all this shit. But hell yeah, if he got time for it, or Ryback can have time for it.
Because the problem is there's a lot of podcasts, there's a lot of wrestling content, including with the wrestlers, writers, producers. Like Bischoff have his own podcast. Like, god damn,
Yeah.
there's a
All
lot
of
of
them trying
them.
to start a podcast. What's that lady name? Just started one. She just started one in her first interview with Jay Uso, the interviewer backstage. I forgot
Who?
her name.
Do you
I
know
forget.
even Victoria and Mickey James have one too?
Nah, I ain't know they had one too. God damn.
The 3-in-1. Victoria, Mickey James, and SoCal Val, the former ring announcer for TNA. Like
Okay.
3 hosts.
Damn. I ain't know they had a damn podcast. I need to go over there and holler at Mickey James.
And even
Mickey.
remember Amy in 2005, she was on SmackDown. JBL. She she has her own little podcast.
Damn.
Renee
Everybody branching off doing their own thing.
Renee Dupree has an interest in one. RVD has a one.
Right.
Even what's that wrestler? Paul Orndorff, whatever. Even he has one, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to search around for these people, man. I'm gonna have to search around for them, find out if I can join the show. Let me get on the podcast. Let me talk some shit.
No, I don't think they're gonna let you in. RVD has one. RVD is pretty chill and
Oh,
smoke
they
his
ain't gonna let.
cigar.
They ain't gonna let me up. Then I just
Oh,
shoot them. I shoot my shots on Instagram.
Wally's in the building. What up, Wally?
Well, Wiley, what up? What up? There you
I
go.
found this new channel. Look at it. Hopefully you check it out. It's pretty dope though. I put in the private chat for you.
I'm looking it up now.
But speaking of the dark side of the ring main event, first
Yeah.
episode is literally next Tuesday,
Okay.
March
Damn.
5th, 13th, and 19th. So March 5th is the Earthquake, 13th is Buff Bagwell, and what the fuck? The final flight of the Freebirds. Oh, but that's how he got killed or whatever. I'm telling you, main event, Dark Side of the Ring is gonna bring you an awesome contact to your show. And these stories, like, god damn, like they went through all that. This person did this. Like the Jake the Snake Robert
Yeah.
dad, he done worse shit than Chris Benoit. As evil as whatever Benoit did, his
Yeah.
dad's like worse. Like, god damn. And that's like saying a lot too. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, but I think that was season 4 or 3. This one, the new one, is season 5 already.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, you have to keep me tuned up with Dark Side of the Ring though, and let me know when. Cause you said it's gonna be on YouTube, right?
Yeah, either Vice or Vice News, one of them on YouTube.
Okay.
That's who's showing it.
I think I'm subscribed to one of them. I think I'm subscribed to Vice.
Yeah, I don't know why they have 2, but
soon as it drop, you let me know. If I don't catch it first, you let me know.
yeah, but because right now they're competing with AE because AE doing their own WWE biography.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and this is like and also they have another one called WWE Rivals. Have you heard about that? Wally, is that you?
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, we can hear you. What happened to main event? Oh, my bad.
Nah, my bad. I told you I'd be hitting the wrong button and shit.
What up? Hey, wait, Wally, what do you think about Dark Side of the Ring?
Again, I don't really watch that one. That's fire right now.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you thought on your NXT?
Oh, what I thought on NXT. I mean, honestly, the direction of the Good Brothers is very backwards at this point because, again, I just find this to be very interesting how, okay, here's AJ Styles. He's going on a very slow but sure heel run. And then here's the Good Brothers. They're sitting on the sidelines like, but then now you realize you're sick and tired of being on the sidelines. You're sick and tired of being not someone to be recognized within the tag team division. So what you went to go do? You went to go make a name for yourself in NXT and stop being quote unquote unknown or not revered. But isn't that the same thing AJ's doing? So where's the misconnection?
Yeah, they man, they need to be doing something though. You know what I'm saying? Instead of
I'm not saying they don't need to do nothing, but this is my whole point. Like the way how they did that storyline, I'm like, so technically, y'all do now see how it feels to be AJ, in a sense.
Right.
Like pretty much everything that AJ was going through, being beaten up by the freaking by the tribal, the bloodline and all that. You gotta think about it. Like, okay, these people are trying to take me out. They're trying to make me irrelevant. No, I ain't gonna let that happen. I'm one of the best ones here. You ain't gonna just cast me aside and tell me I'm nothing. And then this is what they're at. They're at pretty much cast aside. They weren't doing shit. And now they're like, I'm sick and tired of not being used. I'm sick and tired of not motherfucking getting my shine around here. Oh yeah, we're gonna take our shot. And then what you go do? You go take your shot at NXT. Huh? I'm sorry, I'm very lost.
Try to beat on the newcomers.
I mean, pretty much. I mean, and that's just sort of sad.
That's like the bully at school, goddamn, not going to high school, staying in middle school, so he can pick on the newcomers. Oh man, that's crazy, you know. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, I think they're gonna be the ones they use to take the belts off Bryan and Corbin.
They might. I mean, the only reason they'll do that simply because Braun Breaker is going to SmackDown. So I mean, it makes more sense. But because eventually there'll be something screwing where, you know, like the team gets a little bit offside, and the next thing you know, Braun's sick and tired of taking what's his face? Sorry, damn, forgot his name already.
Yeah.
What's his tag team? Yeah, his tag team partner is, you know, he's sick and tired of taking up his shit, so he pretty much badgers him, beat him down, and then toss him to the other guys, and then pretty much that's where the OC takes him down, and, you know, game over.
Yeah, it looked like Barry Corbin playing
there it is, Barry.
The jealousy side, you know what I'm saying, on the slick.
Yeah.
So it's slowly for surely like he developing to that, because he always bring up he getting signed with SmackDown. You know, so I think that's gonna play a factor into it.
Yeah, but I mean, if it does, it's only made because eventually down the road, Baron Corbin, I can see that they're more likely going to give him the NXT championship, but later down the line, like much later down the line, because I think Trick is going to be the next one up for it. But they'll probably do that. I can see that happen.
Hey, Wally, do you agree what main event Pro said about CM Punk? That
what did he say? I just got here.
So he said go ahead.
I said this. I said I believe that his injury was, you know, storytelling. They give Drew his spot for WrestleMania, and CM Punk take the spot next year. So I think it's all in the story that his arm injured, and he kind of like, yeah, I think so. I think that. Yeah, I believe so, because CM Punk, I think he endured Drew McIntyre to stay, sign the contract, go by this storyline right here, and they'll have a storyline with each other down the line. CM Punk taking next year, because it was just too soon for CM Punk just to come back. They're just like Cody Rhodes coming back last year and winning the title. It'll be too soon for CM Punk to come back and just win the title. So
I mean, on one hand, would I agree to that? Yeah. On another hand, let me tell you something. When he came back, what was the first thing most people called upon ASAP at the fastest moment? Oh, is he going to fight Roman? Is he going to fight Seth Rollins? No one didn't give a rat's ass for the rest of them. No one didn't give a fuck about Cody. No one didn't give a fuck about Drew McIntyre. No one didn't give a fuck about neither one of these two. No one. What the frick? No, that was not. No, hell no. Hell. I'm
Exactly.
sorry.
That's why he played into the storyline. You see what I'm saying? To make them relevant. You
But see, that's
feel
my
me?
whole point. No, again,
It's all
like
about
if it's me, if I'm CM Punk, hell no, I'm not. I don't give a rat's about neither one of these two. I'm going for
but
mine. The freak.
It's gonna make CM Punk like the story they tell it with CM Punk is the Daniel Bryan / Cody Rhodes story with CM Punk. They tell it, they just rehashing the story in a different passion. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much CM Punk is injury is not, I don't think it's severe. Maybe he probably did hurt it. I don't think it's severe, but I think it's a story that CM Punk wants to tell. And he using Drew McIntyre as his first opponent to tell his story. So yeah, I think it's all storytelling, man.
But main event, let's go with your idea, right? He wins Royal Rumble, then he's definitely gonna take over Cody. So Cody, let's say Cody keeps it for a year. So we know if everything goes as planned, then CM Punk is definitely gonna overthrow Cody and become the WWE champion instead of the World Heavyweight Champion. I don't think
I think he's still gonna be WWE champion, but it's gonna be maybe like I said, Drew McIntyre gonna be the main source to take over, and that's gonna be his final opponent at WrestleMania. But when he come back and face Drew, he's not gonna win that feud not at the beginning. He gonna have to go through some things. Yeah, I think it's all storytelling though, but it's good storytelling, you ask me, because Drew McIntyre is on top of his fucking game right now. He's up front. He like the most talked about troll of WWE, as they call him. They calling him the troll of WWE. And just on TV trolling. So, and on social media trolling.
wait.
And
So you don't think Punk is not gonna be Cody in next year WrestleMania for the title? If
nah,
everything goes as planned.
they're gonna build somebody else up for Cody. And it's gonna be Drew McIntyre and CM Punk gonna feud all the way up to next WrestleMania. It's gonna be the story. That's the story. If
No, that's not the story. The real story is he's gonna feud with Seth Rollins. Like again, I say this very passionate when I say this. I just don't believe that they faked this one. Because again, I say it like this. What was the point of him throwing in himself in the Royal Rumble? Just the add-on of just spectacular. Like I would still sit here and say, okay, you had the Royal Rumble match, you eventually get thrown out, and then somehow we eventually find out, okay, you were injured in that match. Okay, fine. I can somewhat believe that there is a false injury amongst storylines. I could believe that, because to sit here and say you had a Royal Rumble and then after that it's like, okay, now you get thrown out. You didn't show no signs of real, arm injury, quote unquote. Okay, fine. You want to throw that in there? Throw that in there. Okay, they throw you a bone. You throw them a bone. You walked away. But then here's my problem with the whole walking away part. The walking away was only one fixture for Cody. So again, this is why I sit here and say for Drew, I don't give two fucks, honestly. The story, like again, when people talk about Drew got to finish his story, what story? He has none. He has none.
To win the title in front of a loud crowd.
Again, none. He had the bigger story. The story was beating Brock and then going to win the title and then defending it afterwards. That's his story right there. That's the story he gets. There is no more story for him. There is none.
Hey, Drew McIntyre on top of his game right now, and he the motherfucking man in the beat. You know what I'm saying? But
there's a lot of other people that title could have gone to across the board. A lot of others.
I don't want to be the guy with the bad news, but I don't know if you guys heard today's Virgil passed away. Rest in peace.
I heard about that.
Yeah, RP Virgil, man. God damn. Shit, a lot of wrestlers going away. A lot of them passing away, man. But
yep, the guy from the Four Horsemen, he passed away the other day.
Oh yeah. Ole Anderson or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're also going to prison. Sonny's going to prison. Billy Haynes, whatever, is going to prison.
Damn.
Maybe Vinnie Mac might go to prison. So who knows?
Yeah, there's a lot going on behind the
He ain't
scenes.
going to prison. You know why he ain't going to prison? Because the women, we still don't know who's the women that's targeting him for these claims, which means they're just trying to get hush hush money.
Good
That's
point.
all. Think about that. We don't know what women are making these allegations. We don't know none. All we know, there's an allegation against him. So guess what? That means hush hush money. You gotta pay a big fat hush hush money.
They're trying to get some easy quick money.
That's it. Because if it was really anything major, names would have already been dropped. We would have known who would be targeting this man like it ain't no tomorrow. And ain't still no names.
Do you think TKO whatever set Vince up on this? Just to kick him out?
For what?
Yeah, I think the plot was twisted somewhere in between it, right there, like in between the signings. Because none of this stuff started happening until he signed over his deal with TKO. That's whenever the bombs.
Right, and so that's why to make that whole story relevance, that we're gonna also throw down Brock Lesnar too. I mean, come on. I mean, sometimes you gotta make some things make a little bit sense. Like if they really just wanted him, Brock wouldn't even get that much heat.
Say hey.
Look at the little baby.
He's saying hey. And go play. Yeah, go ahead, Wiley.
No, I'm just saying, like, if it was really that, I mean, if they really just wanted Vince McMahon, Brock wouldn't even be part of this. Brock would have been like, okay, you get a short ding, and then that is like, okay, you get to walk away. There's nothing on you. So I don't think so. That's the case neither.
Yeah,
I think he's tied into it to a degree. He's tied in. How far? Don't know, but he's tied in.
Oh yeah. Hey guys, this has been a great show. I gotta bounce. Maybe I'll catch up with 907 if like last time I barely made it. If not, till next time. Main event bro. Salute, bro.
All right,
Wally.
Salute.
Have a great conversation, guys.
All right, take it easy. Yeah, Brock. I believe there's a lot of folks that knew about this shit. They just got to keep their names out of it. Like pretty much, like CM Punk knew about this shit.
I mean,
that's why they, you know what I'm saying? Like they did the scene.
But then this is my whole point. If people knew, it only makes it worse, bro. It really makes it worse because then now y'all all just playing politics by saying, oh, you know, this is so crazy to hear this. You know, this guy, he brings us in. He gives us an opportunity. I'm hearing all of this freaking shit across the board on all these wrestling, there, men and women. I'm like, y'all didn't hear shit. No one even told y'all nothing before y'all went there. Like, come on. Like,
right. Man, it's a lot of bullshit. I just wish they'll take this shit, take Vince, let them pay these folks off, and just end this allegations crap, man, so we can focus more on the wrestling and the stories and not trying to stop trying to put everybody into the mix like they're trying to put Stephanie McMahon in it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why do you think she was smart enough to motherfucking leave when she did?
Right.
Before this goes left, let me dip.
Yeah. She proved that she knew about it when she was trying to get the fuck away from Vince. It was like she got to get away from her father. Why is she trying to get away from her father? Because she already know what the fuck's about to go down. His wife ain't even been. They said shit about his wife, and his wife, the main one, didn't know about it.
No, but you want to know the pre-up to why you know for sure that this is so true. The pre-up to me that I know this is true is his son. I can tell, like Shane alone is a proven factor of why like he's a scumbag. Because think about it, if Shane didn't really have no problem with his father, man, both of them motherfuckers be tagging. Right. Boy, Shane be the one running the whole damn thing right by his family, right there, running the whole damn show.
I ain't seen too much. He's seen that shit. He didn't like what he was seeing.
And he's like dipped. I'm trying to tell you, dog, man, Vince over here fucking up his daddy's business. He's taking this shit down the road into Trashville.
For real. and everybody seen it, man. Why? That's why Linda left early. That's why Stephanie slowly left, and that's why Vince and Shane McMahon always had fucking feuds with each other, personal feuds, not not even with the TV show. They have feuds outside the TV show. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's why I said
that shit was crazy. Funny. Yeah, they need to just let Vince McMahon pay these folks off, drop all this shit. I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, this is a lesson learned from by this stuff happening. It's a lesson learned to other people in higher power.
Nah, because people in higher power still think that way. Like, we heard so much stories of people doing.
I ain't even gonna lie. You're right. People with higher power still think they fucking got the power.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, no matter what, people still gonna try to make that move and try to make those plays. And why? Because they think they put certain parameters. It's like some people may think it's like one thing or the other. Some people may think something else. It's like everyone's having a qualificational setup plan just to back up whatever they got going on, just to make sure they don't get set up for the okie doke.
Right. That's wild, man. I wish they'll just let that shit go though, man, so we can get off that Vince McMahon shit and we can goddamn stop losing people in the company that, you know, that's useful, and let's get this shit going. Keep it going, rather. That damn show
until Vince motherfucking pays up.
Because I damn show don't want to see Triple H get caught up in this shit.
I mean, shoot, if he was really caught up in it, he would have been in it already. And that's my thing. Much. Like the fact that he's not been in it anytime soon, there's no rumor about him being involved. That tells you he was nowhere near that ish, no matter what.
Yeah, he wasn't nowhere near it, but just because he married to Stephanie and she was in the midst, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Yeah, but
I'll be honest with you, even if so, like I think there is a good divinity. Like I'll say it like this: the fact that Stephanie left early out of the business,
right,
and then Triple H stayed in 9 times out of 10. If let's say Stephanie knew of the shenanigans that were going on, quote unquote. Yeah, right. Yeah. So she departs. She has no, quote unquote, on her stand, she has no valid, contention what her father does in the business, even though technically you may have some history factor point if they mention your name and there was a true factor that your name or you personally was seeing what was going on.
All right. Yeah.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, the game is just very funny. But I always say that this is how it always goes down. And this is why, like, when you look at it, it's like, and again, this is from women from yesteryear. This is not like currently. Because I think if it was currently, people would tell the stories by now. Like, you would heard all the stories by the other wrestlers.
Right. Yeah, it went back at the rated R shit.
Right. So, when you hear a lot of them, it's like, okay, it is what it is. And but this is my interesting part, right? You would think a lot of people that actually been in this industry, actually been in WWE, that knows a lot of shit, they would have told the next up and comers, like, hey, be very careful coming into WWE as a woman, in WWE, because I've been through a lot, and Vince is a dirty mother, And you would have probably heard them stories by somebody sooner than later, and it's not the case. So sometimes in some people's mind frame, it's very hard to believe because the simple factor point of, this is now mentioned, not, anything else, which is very interesting. But nonetheless,
damn, man, that's wild though. But yeah, you're right about that. So really, the people who doing allegations actually accepted what was happening to them. If you look at it,
I mean, yeah, you could say that. I mean, some people can say that. I mean, it is what it is.
They took the money because the money. I mean, just think about it? Who gonna turn down a meal just to lay down?
Oh no! Oh yeah! No one gonna turn down no meal. Yeah, no, I get you on that. No one gonna turn that down.
Get peed on a little bit. you know, get a
little, no, we ain't doing no R. Kelly now.
Get a little boo-boo on you, whatever they were doing behind closed door. They said it was a lot of crazy stuff. But women being, you know, women, they go to Dubai and do it. So for little or nothing. So just imagine $3 million, $5 million. What happened was their cash went low, and now that the things that change with the women dynamic and have more control. Now, I ain't saying all this shit was right. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying all this shit was right, but if they agreed to it, then that's a whole different concept, right? They agreed to do this shit. They agreed for that money. Their money ran out. Now they found out, hey, we can get away with allegations now. Because we see a lot of this shit, not just with Vince, but with basketball stars, with football stars, with rappers. We're seeing all this shit happening to major people that got major money who paid people for pleasure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I hear you. And see, and that's part of the game that's just very so funny out here. Is like there is no real cognizance of just having some order. It's like the moment money is in the hands, is like next thing you know, the power play is out here like crazy. It's like there is no decency amongst people no more. It's like everyone just like they playing the game, they playing the field. It's like you can't sit here and be a guy and talk about, oh, you know, y'all ladies are out of pocket. But the thing is, they can't be out of pocket if the dudes are out here being out of pocket for them to be out of pocket. If you're giving them access to be out of pocket, then what do you expect? Hey, look, this is going to be a circle. We're going to keep going in swirls all day because this is how the cycle keeps going.
You're right.
Wherever there's a wrong dude out there, there's going to be a female that's going to be affected by that dude. And guess what? It's going to keep recycling like a mug. And then she's going to think everyone's going to want to do it. So what you want to do? Like, there's no point. You can't complain
what you always say, why
pick
and choose, goddamn. Pick and choose.
Yeah, shit. It is what it is. You already know what the game is, so it's like you can't do nothing else about it.
Right. But I know about that shit though, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't just know from a top perspective, but I can about put myself in that position because you know, like it just be crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Just crazy shit in the industry. Crazy shit for low-level motherfuckers who end up getting big and leaving these low-class bitches behind, and then these bitches just want to come up real quick. Oh shit, let me bring up something from the past because I can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to pay them hush-hush money and all that shit.
Yep. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this shit crazy out here. It's like, I mean, there be some doofuses. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not, like, because even when it comes to those situations, I'm not saying when females be coming out, it's like one thing, because it's like it is what it is. The game is what the game is. But I always say, like, for instance, like if you know the basketball player Anthony Edwards, right? Yeah. With his little allegations with the chick that he was freaking with. I'm like, on one hand, I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, you getting some, it is what it is. I ain't knocking you. I ain't gonna call block you about doing nothing. But at the same time, it's like, then you end up getting the chick pregoed, and it's like, oh, now you stupid. Like, bro, like if you know you're just out here for fun, don't be out here motherfucking be thinking you got the best pullout game. Like, that's the one thing that pisses me off about these ninjas. They swear they got the best pullout game, and then when you pull out, guess what? This bitch coming back talking about, oh, she got a baby. And sorry for saying the bitch, because technically it ain't all her fault that she got a baby. Anyways, it's technically these morons' faults out here. And it's like, bro, like, again, and then next thing you know, what we're gonna be out here sitting and saying, shit, me. Here's another woman that chose to get, a baby out of wedlock, and it's like, well, shit, me. But yeah, guess what? Who gave it to her? Dumbass nigga that got money.
Right. I always say that shit. Man should always put his motherfucking top on. You know what I'm saying? Put his motherfucking top on.
You know you ain't trying to make no babies, then don't be out here fucking around.
Trey Purr, man, what it do, man?
What's up, fellas, man? How y'all doing, man?
What's going on? Yeah, you good?
I know it's wild over here, man. I've been working and doing some other crazy stuff late into the evening.
I seen you over there on the podcast. I seen you get,
with Smitty's corner.
You got attacked a little bit,
Well, they was trying to, but it is what it is.
Like, shoot me.
It is what it is, So, what was y'all topic y'all was talking about just a few minutes ago?
So pretty much, there was some sexual assault allegations, or just sexual allegations, as far as the head owner of WWE, which was Vince McMahon, and Hassan, before he left, he was talking about there's a possibility maybe TKO, the new management that owns both WWE and UFC, pretty much try to set up Vince, but I believe that that wasn't the case, because they wouldn't try to bring everyone else with Vince down. It would have just been Vince by itself and then call it a day. Because in my honest belief, like, if you know wrestling, if you know who Brock Lesnar is, he's one of those guys that you want to keep around, especially for the story of WWE, because he has no losing perks in the game. Like, this guy, even at where he at, he's still, you can still tell, like, he is a
number one.
He's a genetic, wrestler. Like, this is top tier. Like, you can let Brock walk away, come back, and it's like, it's still going to be good. No one ain't gonna complain. It is what it is. It's Brock. Like, he cooking mostly niggas on any damn day of the week. But the fact that these allegations come out, I just don't believe that, Vince was being set up by TKO, because simple fact that Brock is involved. But other than that, in that main story, we was basically talking about how these allegations and how the power play of, people within high powers using their, their money and their, possessions to be able to do certain things with certain people, and then thinking, oh, they can just brush this behind the rug. And next thing you know, they come out into today's world like, oh, a lot of this was going on. And we're just talking about, like, possible backstories along the way, and then plus comparing and contrasting what's going on other places in the world. Like, for instance, if you heard of Anthony Edwards, the basketball player on the Timberwolves, his little allegation with the chick that he had, all that stuff. And, yeah.
Listen, that stories that you just spoke about, the stories you just spoke about, that's been the ongoing thing for the past, year now? Year and a half, so? This is a world of get the guy with the money. Get that guy. People are not willing. I mean, and I listen, if y'all ever become in a position where you have millions of dollars, not only have millions of dollars, but you have millions of dollars to spare, to go out and kick it and slang it around the city and clubs and stuff like that, you're going to get 2 or 3 of those allegations at some point if you're ever alone with a woman and you don't put her to the forefront. Once you start talking to her friends or those that are around, and you get describing or making up whatever somebody did, I'm not saying that they didn't do these things, but it seems to always happen years later that it happened to somebody. Why doesn't it happen? Like, if somebody's sexual, now you think logically, if somebody sexually assaults your daughter, you're not going to say, oh, baby, you're going to wait about 5 years and come in. You're going to take her ass to the police station that night.
Right.
And you're going to say, hey,
or hunt his ass down.
That's what I'm saying. It just amazes me how now that, it happens, you got to look at the dynamic of the United States. Certain things happen. Democrats, they set us up for all of this. Meaning, they push a lot of these narratives to put the woman towards the front. And for those that are on the bottom half, we're going to always lose in their capacity as long as the women are pushed towards the front, because they ain't pushed towards the front in those 1%ers. It's all about the men up here. Us poor people down here, the so-called fake middle class, the women are in front of us. And it doesn't matter what age. You can see that it's pretty much not mattering what what race. The women are pushed to the front. That's going to be the detriment of America going forward. But most of these guys, they're a little assholy. They may talk a little shit, say some shit that hurt your feelings and shit. So what do? What is a man to do? I just think it's sad that it happens years later. That shit. They should put it
out of money, right? They ran out of money.
Yes, and that's the thing. When they start getting to a point where they damn near broke, or they tired of working or whatever,
they got the story in their pocket.
Right. And the sad thing about it, as long as it affects and even though like Vince McMahon, he has money, he's been standing in the way of a lot of young people who've been trying to break into the wrestling game. He's been that man. He sort of monopolized it for years. And now that he's older, you know, even if they bring him up on charges and they, like you said, they're out charges or whatever, he's going to still get to ride out in the sunset. He's going to still get to ride out in the sunset. Now, Puff Daddy's going to be a whole different story. A whole different story. So,
they got to bury Diddy.
But see, we bury Diddy first.
True.
We bury him first. So they know that he has no alliance, you know,
or credibility.
So they're going to just do what they do.
Yep.
And I even challenged the whole thing about that situation because one, if you all were dating when his children's mother was deceased or what's they say unalive, then what do you know about it? And why did you wait till you got to the white dude? Now you suing. What, you know what I'm saying? Why are you so quiet now? But see, the white girl boy, he tricking them. Your ass better get some of that money because I ain't trying to work. You better go get some of that. And now all of a sudden it happens. She wasn't doing it when she was single.
Mm-hmm.
So what changed?
And think about it. They always do this for the sake of a deal. They never do this for the simplicity of just the truth. And that's the crazy part about this. They never do it for the truth. They always do it for the game. And that's
the money first. Yes.
Some of y'all be capping. Even if it happened, y'all be still capping.
Yes. And that's the thing, because once your credibility is shot, then you're going to be destroyed anyway. That's the thing. Puff Daddy had got to $1 million. And see, the difference between Puff Daddy and I'm listen, I'm not throwing nobody on the bus. I hope none of this is true with anybody. But you notice how certain guys that are up there, none of this ever happens. And you can't tell me that some of those guys are like, hey, big booty Judy. If they go with the white girl, you don't hear none of this shit happen. But if they stick down with the sisters, some shit gonna go down about their name at some point. Yep. You can look at them. But see, here's the fall where brothers put themselves in. When they don't get married, like basketball players and football players, when they don't get married, they leave themselves victims to a lot of those circumstances because a lot of them are just dating and screwing. They ain't really trying to be in no committed. So, hell yeah. I mean, it sounds mean and nasty or whatever. But shit, if he was dating my sister and he made her cry, I'd be like, look, mama need a new house. What you gonna do? That's what they're being told. I'm just saying. It's not right. I just feel bad for guys that put themselves in this situation. But as we can see, the dynamic has shifted to get as much money as you can, any way you can get it without working for it. And that's going to be the downfall of America. Whether you Vince McMahon, anybody, that's going to be the downfall because you can see the divide is getting larger and larger between men and women. And if we're not getting together, we're going to eventually start looking at each other like we some hot piece of sausage. Like, hey, that shit is demonic to me. So it's scary going into the future. I'm an older guy. You guys in your 30s and 40s, man, y'all better worry about y'all babies, man, because it's getting ugly out there.
Yes, sir.
Shit, you tell him. He said.
Scary. Wally, how old are you, man? You look like you're about 32, 33.
Oof, nah, I'm actually younger. I'm closing in on 30. I'm 29.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. You're a baby, man. You're a baby.
Yeah, see the hair. See, you thought the hair was the one.
no, I'm looking at your avatar, but man, you're not even 30, man. I mean, I don't know what you do, as far as your everyday life, but this is the greatest time in your life, brother. This is the greatest time. You can accomplish everything you want by the time you're 35. Oh, shit. This is the greatest time because we age out in the job market too as men. Yeah. We age out. And that's where a lot of brothers put themselves in position because if you haven't really got a work history up until age 35 and now you're 35, you starting to take life serious, where you going to work at besides some goddamn back-breaking job? Amazon and shit, unloading fucking trucks and stacking shit. Where you gonna work at? You ain't gonna sit behind no desk. You ain't gonna be no cool ass air. You ain't gonna be going to the water fountain and shit. That shit gonna be outside. That shit gonna be in a warehouse. And by that time, your damn back is starting to go bad. So you can't even build up a work history long enough to even build anything. So it's just a bad situation to be in.
Hey.
Yeah,
And not everybody's like man has been from. Everybody can't talk. See, that's the problem. Everybody can't speak to people without
it ain't meant for everybody to speak. That's why we got voices like people like us. We the voices, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like when our brother came up the other night, he was, you know, he was able to speak, but not perfectly like, you know, like we do, you know what I'm saying? But that's what we for though, you know, because them type of people don't mean they can't speak, don't mean that they don't have ideals, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So everybody got
like a good brother. He seemed like a good brother though.
Oh yeah, man. He tried to keep me out of trouble, but I tell people all the time, man, I'm hard head. You know what I'm saying? I'm very hard head, and that's one thing I like people to know about me before they even get to know me. Like, yeah, this nigga, he gonna take my idea, but he gonna put it on the shelf and save it for later. You know what I'm saying? He ain't just gonna use it right out the bat. But I like people to know that ahead of time. So you know how it is, man. People might have assumptions of you. You ain't got to have no assumptions about me because I'm giving it to you. You know what I'm saying? So give or take. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be putting it. You feel me? I just be me and who I am. Yeah. I had a very good big brother. You know what I'm saying? To not have a father in our life. You know, you feel me?
And see, and that's the thing. Most brothers are good at heart anyway. Most of them are. You know, it takes a traumatic experience, whether it comes from parents, whether it comes from relationships or whatever, to turn somebody into that vicious perpetrator in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It really takes, because you can always ask them, and I always ask them, when was that age of reasoning? Meaning, what point in your life when you said, fuck it, fuck the world? And you can go back and you will get 1,000 different stories of guys that like, man, when I was going dating this woman, when I was with my parents, my mother, my father, my cousin, somebody did something to you, and they either broke your heart or you said, or they violated you, and you said, fuck the world. And we'll live with that shit for the rest of our life.
Right.
Yeah.
So, shout out to the brothers that do hard work, man. Keep working, man. Your time will come when you're ready.
Yes, sir.
When you're ready.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
And as far as wrestling, keep choking the shit out of each other. That shit's choking the shit out. Hey, because when I don't. This is definitely a different time. When I was younger, whether we went to the movies, I used to go wrestling every Tuesday. Jerry the King Lawler, the Junkyard Dog, fucking Mongolian Stomper, Jerry, the Fargo Brothers, the Road Warriors, whatever they did in that damn ring, when your ass is on your way home, your ass was wrestling and choking people up. That's why I remember the Fool and Nelson and that fucking power drive. The power drive, and what's that when you lift them up? See, all that shit, used to practice that shit. So you built muscle challenging each other. You know, you weren't trying to hurt each other, but you was challenging and understanding strength and understanding how to balance yourself and shit. Now, I grab one of these little motherfuckers up today, man, they gonna be bent up like a pretzel for real. But then I gotta worry about somebody, you know, coming back taking my life because I hurt their feelings, you know.
They're gonna go grab that heat. Hey, I got that heat. I got that heat.
They'd be like, forget this. You may have the muscles, I got the tool.
Right. See, I know how to use my heat. I'm trained to use my heat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know. I believe in one. I believe in one shot when one shot. You know is I can't say it, but one shot when I know where to aim, man. I know how to hit. I know the Kentucky windage. I know that.
Right. Yeah,
So,
that's a big difference maker right there.
I don't want to be at your funeral talking about, man, he shouldn't have came at me like they don't give a damn.
I had a dude, man. I hit him with the RKO out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? But I was like 16, I was like 15, 16. My little brother had a homeboy, right? They came, I don't like nobody to touch nothing of mine. So I kept my room door closed, partially locked one time. But for instance, I happened to get home this day. I come home there in my room playing the game. I'm like, I told you not to touch my shit. Don't touch my shit. So they get out the room, they leave, right? So I'm a big little Debbie fan. You feel me? I love my motherfucking snacks. So so what I do was I go for a snack. They don't walk out the room. They go into the back door. They don't walk to the back, whatever. I looked at my box of motherfucking oatmeal pies, and I seen about 3 or 4 on missing. I'm like, woo! I ate my oatmeal. They playing my game, then I ate my fucking oatmeal pie. So what I did was, now I'm acting out of emotion, right? What I talk about on Dr. Frizz's channel, emotions. So I'm acting out my emotions. Now my emotions is up, and I'm out of control. I ain't trying to control it. So I'm mad. So, but I know they're young. My brother like 7 years younger than me. You know what I'm saying? So he's friend like 7 years younger than me. So I'm like, anyway, I go to the back. My first thing was something got to be done. Anyway, I rush downstairs. I hit downstairs, out the back door downstairs. You can't talk shit with me. Chill out. I ran downstairs, and they didn't hear me coming, right? So the first person I can run up on with his son, I mean, not his son, but my brother friend. Man, I hit that motherfucker with the RKO out of nowhere, man. Shit was so funny to my little brother, like, and my little brother like just killed himself laughing because it was like a real moment of wrestling, you know what I'm saying? And I hit it on him so quick that one day, like I say 4 years ago, I seen him. And he came to my job. He was like, "You remember me?" I was like, "Yeah, you my little brother, homeboy." He like, "Man, remember when you hit me with that RKO?" I'm like, "Bro, that was years ago. You still remember that shit?" I'm like, "I know I still remember. I wasn't expecting him to remember, but yeah, we had a good laugh off of it. Though I'm glad that he didn't take it serious. Like some guys that remember shit and be like, "Yeah, you remember when you did this? Now I got to get you back." But he wasn't that type. He was like, "Yeah, man, I know." And he said, "I know why you did it, because we were fucking with your shit. And Dominique already told me ahead of time, you don't like nobody fucking with your shit." So he took accountability. It wasn't that the real serious, like I was trying to hurt the boy. No, just an RKO out of nowhere. And we dropped it. But it was a funny story, though, right? It was a funny moment.
Oh, yeah.
That's good shit, man, for real. I'm like that too, man. Don't touch my shit. Because I know how I put stuff. I'm sure I know how I can turn it. I know how it's set. And I'm funny about my stuff. My wife will tell you that, like,
right.
You don't let nobody touch shit. And I'm like, no, if I put it a certain way, don't touch it.
Right. Don't touch
it. Damn sure don't eat my snacks. Don't eat my snacks. You got problems.
Yeah, that's why I lock my door. I have to keep my door, boy.
Yeah, man, don't eat that shit. Kids or something else. It's different, but dudes that come over and farting all on your comforter and shit, man, you ain't supposed to be in here. Shh. Yeah, man, don't touch my shit.
Right.
I've always been like that, man.
Yeah, that's something serious right there, man. Real serious.
Yeah, shit, man, I don't know, man. Wrestling, man, it's a big business, man. Anybody thought about being a manager or a wrestler?
Yeah, I did, man. I was like, my time passed me though. Like at that time, I thought about being a wrestler. Shit, it was too late when I thought about it. Like I always enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
bro, I think you would.
I never trained my body for that type of shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I can flip. Like I'm 39. I can still go do backflips and shit. But as far as taking bumps, somebody throwing you across the ring and shit like that, I don't know if I can take
somebody hit you on them elbows or throw you in that corner, shit, it's over.
Nah, you don't hit me with your forearm. They already said this. If you can't take a forearm, don't even consider being a wrestler.
Yeah. Cause I remember like in my time when I was like in the early 2000s stuff, I remember like usually WWE had this sign like if you had this in front of kids, make sure they did not do this at home, like the wrestling moves and stuff. Boy, man, me and my cousin, we would fight each other, doing wrestling moves and everything. I mean, like, boy, we even think about this, but it's like, boy, but it was too deep. I mean, eventually I moved on from it because I was like more towards MMA because like that's what I really got into right there. But yeah.
But let me ask you this: remember the kid that took his brother's life by trying to wrestling move? I think he power drived it.
I think I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. I mean,
that was a tragedy.
They do a very good job of sort of scripting those things to prevent each other. Because just imagine two guys at 250, 260, 270 really hitting each other with intent to inflict pain. And that's like two car crashing together every 20 seconds. Right. How much pain that really, and the mat is what saves them. The ring mat, it's pretty much thin plywood and like sheet metal and stuff like that, so you can get that loud. And it's flexible, so that saves a lot of man. Because shit, somebody coming down on you with a 500-pound thigh on your motherfucking neck and chest, nah, man.
I know. Trust me, I know about the moves. I was 7 years old when I first got choked out. You know what I'm saying? But I got about a year or two younger than me. So,
damn. Little 5-year-old choked you out, man.
Man, I was like, man, bro, I thought I did have them. I had them in the hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm beating the shit out this little nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I don't remember how the fuck he did it or how it was done, but all I can remember me punching him, throwing hands, and then me on my motherfucking back. And he had me in the choke lock where you got your arm around the neck and he had me arm around my neck like that.
Oh yeah, RK. Oh yeah, he had real nigga choke.
Yeah, and his legs around my waist.
Yep, real nigga choke. Oh yeah, he put the trunk on your body too.
Yeah, so I'm losing breath and shit. I'm like,
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And my big brother and his homeboy, these motherfuckers 3 years older than me. So they like 10, 11 years old. Can't even get this motherfucker off me. It took like 5 people to get this little boy off me. Because he had it locked in. He had it locked in. Like when I say locked,
he's trained.
He had that motherfucker locked. Like this motherfucker.
He had to be trained.
I don't know what. He had to be trained. I don't know where he learned to move from at this young age. Because I don't even know about this shit at this age right now. but that taught me though. That right there taught me like this shit. My stepdaddy be watching. Let me watch this shit. So my stepdaddy watched a lot of wrestling. He watched a lot of karate shit. So I watched a lot of karate films where they be goddamn running on top of trees and shit. You know what I'm saying? I watched a lot of that shit and a lot of wrestling, and I perfected my moves using my little brother and my little cousin.
Oh man, how you gonna go for the keys, man?
I perfected the moves.
Hey, look, I had to do it on somebody.
Shouts out to Peter Nash. You don't remember none of that? Boy, you remember when I fought Robert? I don't want to say his last name, but I fought Robert. And you remember that motherfucker locked me up in that motherfucking choke lock. You know what I'm saying? Nobody
he was probably feeling good. He don't remember. He was probably feeling good. That was a day. Shit, I don't remember that shit.
I remember good because we're right on 28th Avenue, right there by the dumpster. Right there on the side of goddamn my
He's like, man, look, I don't recall.
Look, I remember this. I can go to the exact spot where I was laying at.
Drama. The little dude hold up. You said he was 2 years younger than you.
Yeah, so I'll probably 7 or 9 in between that
This
age.
dude was 2 years younger than you.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you had to at least be 9 because he had.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope it wasn't 5 putting that on you like that.
Exactly,
Yeah,
because if he was 5 putting on you like that, oh yeah, he definitely had to be
Yeah.
trained. Like
Yeah,
for
he
real,
like a
for real.
year too, but yeah, this dude, but this dude was bad as fuck though. So like, he done caught a body out about two or 3 bodies now. Shit. So yeah,
So he was always destined for a little conflict.
yeah, he was always in conflict.
I mean, he was the
shit,
boy that was
man,
raised
but,
like,
you know,
hey, you better learn how to fight, young gun, because out here, you see them boys, they out here scrapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he taught his son how to scrap. Like, boy, you don't die out here.
He probably just watched a lot of, fighting shit or something. I don't know shit, but he caught me in that mood though. Nobody can get his ass off of me. Shit. Like,
Exactly, because
my brother don't remember, but my homeboy, he can tell you this story today because he'll tell you, well, your ass about to pop out your head.
Oh, he had you like that, boy.
He'll make a joke out of it every time. Like every time he bring that story up, he got to make a joke out of it. You know.
Well, see, those are good memories, man. Those are good. That's the good memories that make you, man. Make you, you know what I'm saying? Make you a humble man.
You weren't there. Shit. Oh, damn. I thought you was out there, but shit, it was some more grown people out there. The motherfucker cause when they were lifting him up, they were lifting me up too. Like when they how to try to pull your hands apart, they were trying to.
Oh shit. Shit,
he's like, hey, look, that wasn't me, that was someone else.
Shit, he had him seeing stars. He ain't know who was out there. Shit, he was out there. Shit. He damn choked the memory out your ass like. See, hey, my brother was out there. He was trying. He ain't nowhere near the scene. Yeah, see that shit you can laugh at, man. See, that's the type of memories you need to have, whether they good or bad. You still here to tell the story.
What's up, 907, man? Got me.
What's going
Right,
on?
say you to liver up my ass.
Shit wild as hell, man.
Oh man, you got me cracking over here, man.
Man, I got choked out by a 6-year-old.
Yeah, man. Shit, hey, dangerous back then, man. Shit, dangerous. But shit.
It's always good.
Oh shit! It 105 907. You got to start the show. You about to start the show, man. I don't know if she's still in the building. Yeah, she about to start the show up. So you always had the devil when you was around. I always had the devil, bro. Shit. Oh, I caught some air. Yeah. I caught a lot of airs when you weren't around. Shit. Hey, we was out here, you know what I'm saying? Doing the good old days, doing the good day when you fight. You know what I'm saying? Next day you see them, you shake hands, it was mutual respect, or you had a rematch. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't no, I'm gonna go take him out the map. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't none of that shit. It was always you hold up, you stand up. It's gonna be a crowd, and it's gonna be one on fucking one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it ain't like that no more, boy. It ain't like that no more. So even in my time, it was not like that no more.
No. So, Friends of Frogs, let me ask you this. Were you the kid that went looking for trouble, or you just happened to just be a recipient of it sometimes?
I always ran into it, man. Like every fucking... I ain't gonna say, well, let me say this. If they said some stupid shit, I was smart mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mouth was uncontrollable. So I couldn't control what the fuck I say. So it was like, I always had something to say. If somebody say something to me, it can be something small that I can walk off from. And I always have some crazy shit to say. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's what led to so what's up then? You know, then it was what's up then? And it was on. You know what I'm saying? Fight. Shit, dirty fight. I got dirt thrown in my eyes. Motherfucker.
That's how I see. They be like, hey, we already know what you is. So look, we're gonna make it even.
Smash, get straight smash. I done got jumped on at school, bullied. Man, I had a crazy look,
Yeah, the
but
game dirty, boy.
it was always lovely because I came out alive and unscathed. Like I ain't no broken arm, no broken leg, no broken ankle, no nothing broken. I was able to get my ass up the next day, put some ice on the shit. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. So it was still a blessing through the fights. You feel me?
Yeah, but nowadays, some of you, boy, they jumping, boy, they leaving you with they making you bleed, boy. They make you.
They're gonna make sure you down and stay down. Like back then,
but boy, I
if
see
you was
some
down,
stories out here. I see some stories like on the news about one kid just get beat down by a kid, and I'm like, damn, boy, he bleeding and everything. I'm like, yeah, see, this is what y'all do. And the next thing you knew, this is gonna be the same. This could be the same story. You beat them up, you beat them down. Next thing you know, they're the ones coming to school with a gun in their hands, ready to pop on you.
Right.
Bro, like y'all gotta stop this whole bullshit, especially when they ain't bothering you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man. But I think I'm trying to see 907 finna go on real quick. Yeah, she about to go on. So everybody, we finna move up to 907 Good Eats. We finna move over there and we finna chop it up about some food. You know what I'm saying? Because I love her shows. You know what I'm saying? She got some good shows. I love it over there. I love to talk about the food, and there's a lot of stuff she speak about that I haven't knew about. So it's educational. So let's move over there, man. And we're gonna end the show over here. Any last words from the fellas?
Man. Hey.
No, man.
For me, go ahead.
No, go ahead, brother. You start.
Oh no, okay. So look, last piece of comments from my side of the show is, as always, great show, man. Thanks for letting me up.
Yes,
as far as for wrestling goes, I mean, we just gonna see how it spins. You know, we hitting it towards the end of the cycle. You know, the cycle's about to restart, so you gonna see what happens. As far as for allegations or just how things are going on in life, as we all know, if this is not happening in your life, please don't let this affect you. Just keep moving on, do you? And make sure you duck and weave these people that are just going through the muck. Bob and weave them up.
Yes, sir. Trey.
Just like my brother said, man, right now, this is a very delicate place to live in as far as a young man, especially a young man of color trying to move out here and navigate this world, man. Listen, if it don't belong to you, don't touch it. Don't put your hands on it. You can look at it, keep it moving.
Right.
If she say no, that shit mean no, keep it moving. Don't get your feelings involved. As far as wrestling, if you're a fan of wrestling, don't try that shit on none of your friends because you can really hurt them. Don't teach your kids that shit. I mean, you got to do what you got to do to protect themselves, but not to just harm somebody. Because if you do something and the things go wrong, then you can find yourself in a lot of trouble that you can't get out of. So just be careful, move accordingly. Be nice to people, be kind, go take a fucking bath. I mean a bath, not a shower. But you do dirty people out there walking around with your dirty hands and feet and toes and shit, clean that shit. That's all I got to say, man. It's always nice, Dr. Frizzle. Always, man. Big Wally, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, appreciate y'all coming up, man. Appreciate it a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Get conversation, man. So yeah, we about to move over to 90 Eats. Spirit of 9, we're trying to come up, but Spirit of 9, we finna move over to 907 Good Eats, and we finna chop it up with her about some food. I might need to go get me something to eat real quick before I go over there, because you go over there, you're gonna get hungry. So, make sure you prepped up when you go over there. We finna hit y'all with the outro, and be out of here. I'll be the main event, and I'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace.
He was a normal man who heard voices in his head. He was a normal man who ran from his demons. He was a normal man that couldn't escape the darkness. Till one day, he was left to die. He then would rise again. He then would embrace the voices. He slayed his demons and he conquered the darkness. Shh.